Om Namo Venkatesaya. Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavathanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashanteye Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya Vyasa Rupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanideye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha. Tismarana Matrena Janma Samsara Bandhanat Vimuchate Namastasmi Vishnave Prabha Vishnave Lakshmi Nata Samarambam Nate Amana Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Partaya Pradibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshiniim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatvamanusandatami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshinim Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Om Namo Venkatesaya. My pranams everybody. We are in Gita chapter 11. Bhagavan talking about Vishwarupa Darshanam. Arjuna is praising Lord, and then he is seeking pardon from Bhagavan, saying that I didn't realize your, this the greatness, Mahatma, Mahan, and therefore I was been, talking to you in a very casual manner. So please forgive me for doing that. Just as a father would forgive the mistakes of the son, similarly, like a friend would forgive the what you call this the mistakes the other one person has done. Between the two lovers, each one forgives the other one. So like that, please forgive me. That's what he says. So let's move on to sloka number 45.
45. Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om.
Adrishtapurvam rishitosmi drishtva bhayena cha pravyathitham mano me tadeva me darshaya deva rupam prasida devesha jagannivasa.
Adrishta purvam. Drishta means seen, purvam earlier. The form that has not been seen by me earlier. Rishitosmi drishtva. So having seen that, I'm very, very happy. I'm glad to have seen that form. At the same time, bhayena cha prativya vratitam manome. So that means it has created a fear also. It has got certain kind of disturbances in me also. Although the form that you have shown is something which I have not seen earlier. Although I'm happy in a way, but still I'm fearful of that form, as well as I'm little disturbed on that. Tadeva me darshaya deva rupam. So that means you show me, this form, and the form which you had earlier, no? So the form without before the Vishwarupa Darshanam, your normal form. Tadeva me darshaya deva rupam prasila devesa jagannivasa. So be pleased enough, be gracious enough to offer that form of yours which you had taken earlier. Oh, Jagannivasa, or person who is residing in this universe. So Devesha, Lord of these Devatas, because he was able to see the Vishwarupa Darshan, so he was very clear that he is the Lord of all the Devatas. Therefore, the addressing is Devesha Jagannivasa. That means the entire world resides in him. The one meaning of Jagannivasa, one who resides in this one, is called as Jagannivasa. The other meaning of Jagannivasa means Jagat, that the Jagat itself is residing in him. That's what is the form that he is showing now. The entire world is residing in Bhagavan, and therefore his addressing was Jagannivasa. So I'm quite, in a way, I'm quite pleased with the form that you have shown me, which I have not seen earlier. But at the same time, I got a little fear as well as a little disturbed by seeing this form because of this, fearful form. Therefore, you show me that form. So be gracious enough to show me, come back to your normal form, oh Lord of Devas, and therefore who has got this entire universe residing in you. That's what it is. Sloka number 46.
Kiritinam gadinam chakrahastam ichchami tvam drashtumaham tathaiva tenaiva rupena chaturbhujena sahasrabaho bhava vishwamurte.
So Kiritinam is the crown. He has got this crown on his head. Kiritinam, one who has got this crown on his head. Gadinam, one is holding this gada, this mace in his hand. Chakrahastam, one was holding this Sudarsana Chakram in his hand. Chakrahastam. Ichamitam drashtum aham tadeva. So I want to see that form where he is holding this gada, the chakra, then you have got this crown on his head. Tenaiva rupena chaturbhuja. I want to see this form which has got this in the four arms. Apparently Krishna used to show this the four-armed to Arjuna. That's why he's saying, I want to see that four-armed person of yours. The moment he incarnated Krishna, immediately he showed this Chaturbhuja to Vasudeva and Devaki. Similarly, like that, he has been showing to Arjuna Krishna holding these four arms. That's why he's talking Kiritinam, Gadinam, Chakrahastam, Ichamitvam, Drashtum Aham Tadeva, Teneva Rupena Chaturbhujana. So the four arms, Shanka Chakra Gada Padmam, the palm, the four arms that you normally have. Sahasrabaho, even though you got these thousands of arms now, I want to see the other form. Bhava Vishwamurti. So you become that normal Krishna who is holding this the four hands, and Vishwamurti, one whom is manifesting the form of this entire universe, is called as Vishwamurti. So first nama of Vishnu Sahasranam itself is Vishwam. So the Bhagavan is manifesting this universe, and therefore it's called as Vishwam. Vishwamurti. Murti means form. One is holding this entire universe as one of its form, and therefore he's addressing him as Vishwamurti. So although you showed me this Vishwarupa Darshanam, I saw that I was a little pleased with that, but at the same time I'm having fear and then kind of disturbances in my mind, and therefore you come back to your normal form, which is used to hold these four arms, Shanka Chakra Gada Padmam. Show me that form, that is more pleasing to me, and therefore even though you hold this the thousands of shoulders and all these thousands of eyes, thousands of feet, I want to see the other form. That's what Bhagavan says. That's what Arjuna said. So that's why whenever when he saw that Mahatma, maybe his respect for Bhagavan has gone up. But at the same time, the ability to move freely with him will happen only if he comes back to his normal form. That's what he's asking Krishna to come back to his normal form. Let's see what Bhagavan says.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha Maya prasannena tavarjunedam Rupam param darshidam Tejomayam vishwamanantamadyam Yanme tvadanyena nadrishtapurvam.
So Sri Bhagavan Vacha, the blessed Lord said, what did he say? Maya prasannena tava Arjuna idam. So by what has been shown by me, prasannena, so happily, I want to show that I was quite pleased in showing you that Arjuna, this Rupam, this particular form that I shown you now, Param, that means is the ultimate form, which is this entire universe. Darshitam Atma Yoga. So that means because of my internal potency, because of my internal powers, I have shown you this, this form of mine, which is the Vishwarupa Darshanam. That is the entire universe is inside me. That's what you were seeing, been seeing so far. Tejomayam. Tejomayam means that is full of effulgence, full of brightness, full of this dazzling. Tejomayam Vishwam. That is this whole universe was inside me. Vishwam. Anantam. Anantam is endless, limitless. Antam is end, limitless. Adyam. Adyam is no beginning. Na Anantam. Na Adyam. That means it doesn't have any beginning also. So Bhagavan doesn't have any beginning nor an end. Yanme tvad anyena cha drishtapurvam. That means inside me. Yatme. That means that that is nobody has seen me. That is which form of mind. That is what it is. Tvad anyena. The anyena means other people. Na drishtapurvam. Nobody has seen this form of mind which I have shown you earlier. That's what Bhagavan says. Yet the first time I'm showing it to you. Even that Vishwarupa Darshanam that we gave in this Sabha of this Duryodhana was something different. He showed as a big form, but here he was showing the entire thing in him completely. All the Devatas, Asuras, then the people getting into that, the Dhritarashtra and Dhritarashtra's sons, all those people getting in, all those things he was showing this form of Vishwarupam, which nobody has seen earlier. So that means that's what Bhagavan says. I was so happy. So I'm pleased with you, and therefore I showed you this form of mind, which was completely, totally different. Nobody has seen it earlier, and because of my internal potencies, I was able to show that to you, which is full of effulgence, and then that has no beginning, no end, and this is the form of the entire universe is in me, and therefore, because I was pleased with you, I've shown this form of you. Nobody has seen that. Next sloka.
न वेदयज्ञाध्ययनैर्न दानैः न च क्रियाभिर्न तपोभिरुग्रैः एवं रूपः शक्य अहं नृलोके द्रष्टुं त्वदन्येन कुरु प्रवीर.
So Bhagavan says it is not something which people can just easily obtain it. So that means he's saying, na Veda. So that Veda Yajna, the people who study the Vedas or people who perform the various Yaga Yajnas, people who do this Adhyayana. That means people who learn the various Vedas, not by that. Na Dana, people who give a lot of charity, not even by that. Na Kriya Bihir, that's any other form of, this various Yajnas or various Yagas, any other actions. tapobihi ugraihi. That means they were very fierceful tapas penance. Even if you do that, evam rupa shakyaham. So nobody has seen this form of mine, whosoever. That means Bhagavan is saying it's not so easy to get this form unless I, out of my own compassion and this love for you, I show this form to you. Nobody, it is not like something which is available to people. If they perform these yagas, they can see my form, or if they do this dana, they can see my form, or if they do this tapas, they can see my form. It is not like that. So the no people who have done so many things in the past. People have done so many yajnas, yaga yajnas. People have done tapas. People have done dana. Nobody was fit enough to see this form of mine. I evam rupa shakyaham nrilok in this the mortal world. Drishtam tvad kuru pravira. So one who is the great among the Kuru warriors, Kuru pravira, a great warrior among Prakarshana Veera, a great warrior in the Kuru clan. Nobody other than you has seen that, because out of my love and affection for you, I have shown this form to you, and therefore nobody else is has seen this in this form, and it is not available to people just because they do all these things. It's only out of Bhagavan's compassion he can show this form to the other people, and therefore that's what he is talking about in this sloka. Okay, next sloka.
माते व्यथा मा च विमूढभावः दृष्ट्वा रूपं घोरमीदृङ्ममेदम् व्यपेतभिः प्रतिमनाः पुनस्त्वं तदेव मे रूपमिदं प्रपश्य.
So don't worry, mate vyatate ma vimuda bhava. That means you have been completely perturbed and then bewildered and then astonished at my seeing this horrible form of mine that I have shown you. Now let all this be completed. Drishtva rupam goram iridiptyam idam. That means this what do you call this horrible form of mine, let it not be let it be completely over. Don't be worried. Pritamanaham punastam. So you want to be happy, you want to be pleased with that my form, and I'm going to show you the same form which you have seen me before this this Vishwarupa Darshanam. So I just want to show you this Vishwarupa Darshanam, but of course you have been disturbed and then perturbed and then astonished by the form that you have seen. So I'll come back to my normal, the form that I've shown that I have when taking this avatara. So I'll come back to that, and therefore you'll be peaceful. With a peaceful mind, you can just look at me. That's what he's saying. So if Bhagavan comes back from his Vishwarupa Darshanam to his normal form as Sri Krishna. I think we'll stop with that and then see what Sanjaya says in the next tomorrow in the discussion. Vasudev Vasutam Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagatgurum Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Krishna Krishna.